Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Raul from Raul's Aquatics and Reptiles. And in this week's video, we're going to discuss lighting distance, the actual placements of our lighting that we use for our bearded dragons. Now, I did some research online and I actually figured out the proper distance between the actual basking spot of the bearded dragon and the actual placement of the light. So we as hobbyists, we try to do our best to have their habitat like it would be like their natural environment, being out in the wild, receiving natural sunlight. So we try real hard to duplicate that. That's why it's important that we provide the proper lighting. Now, no matter how hard we try to duplicate their natural environment and their enclosures, it doesn't compare to really being out in the wild. But we try our best as hobbyists to make them comfortable. So after doing some research online, I learned a couple of things, and that's why I decided, you know what, let me make this video. I ordered the stuff that I needed. Now I understand a lot of people do their habitats and their lighting and their setups completely different than what I do mine. I'm not saying they're wrong. So I'm just putting out how I do my habitat for my bearded dragon. Hopefully the information that I shared today is helpful for you, and you can go ahead and make the necessary adjustments if you're not doing these things that I'm going to provide. So let's go inside and let me show you the setup. Hey guys, so a couple of weeks ago I did a video about the UVB light that I got for the bearded dragon. I'll leave a link up above so you guys can check that out. Real fast, before I show you guys the setup, I also wanted to share with you guys that I went on YouTube and I did some research on these actual Exo Terra Solar Globe all-in-one lights. Now I've had them in the past before, and I noticed that they would cut off, and I thought that it was an issue with the dome that they were sitting in. But come to find out, they have a built-in mechanism that when they start to overheat, they cut off. And also, if the bulb is sitting flush on the top of the enclosure or the tank, whatever cover you have, if it's sitting flush, then it'll cut off because of the heat. That's why they recommend you get a deep dish dome, which is, you know, what I have. I had an old one before, and when the bulb was cutting off, I thought there was also something wrong with the actual dome itself. But I just went on ahead. This is made by Zoomed, deep dish dome light fixture. Has a hook, and the hook is gonna go well with this dome light bracket that I got, okay? Now the reason why I'm gonna use this bracket is because I did some research online, and it's saying that the recommended distance between the actual basking spot and the light is 12 inches, where the way I had it before in the past, where the dome would sit right on top of the tank cover, and where the basking spot was only about 6 or 7 inches. So this bracket is gonna allow me to bring the light up a little higher, and the dome light itself, the dome itself has a little hook I can hook the bracket onto, and I can set it up to the proper distance. So I'm gonna set it up now. I'm gonna show you guys after the setup how it looks, okay? See you there. So this is the current setup I have right now. Here's my Exo Terra all-in-one bulb. As you see, this is the deep dome, so it doesn't touch the top here. But what I wanna do, as you see, that's our basking spot there. And between here and here is about 6 inches. What I wanna do is I wanna raise it up. That's why I got the bracket. The bracket I'm gonna mount in the back, on the back side of the glass there. So I just cleaned the glass. I'm gonna mount it now. I put this neat crew light here just to give more light to the tank. Doesn't do anything, it's just more for lighting. But the main lighting that I care about is the all-in-one. And she mostly stays on this side. This is where she basks, or she basks on top of this. But the lighting is perfect for her. So let me set it up and I'll show you how it looks after. So there's the light bracket there that I got. Here's a bracket. Here's the adhesive tape. It actually gets glued on the outside glass part there that you can see. You can either use the deep dish or you can use the, there's another kind of dome that doesn't have a cover. But I got this one here. So, and it's a large. I'm gonna put it approximately 12 inches above her basking spot. So let me do that now. All right, so that's the final setup. I know I said I was gonna mount it in the back, but what happened was this bracket didn't stick far enough out to where her basking spot is on this side. I mean, I could have moved the net to the other side, but I didn't want to. I just left it like that. So that's how it looks. I had my tape measure there, so I was measuring. Remember, I was measuring from this spot all the way up to where the light is, which is about right here. Measures about 12 inches perfectly, see? So it's actually not hitting this here. Earlier, while I was making the connections here, the bulb didn't want to cut back on. It actually cut off. I had to wait like 10 minutes. Like I told you, when it gets really hot, it cuts off. So I'm glad it's not touching the cover anymore. It comes with these little clips here, so you can just clip it. You can make the adjustments and move it back and forth if you want to. I've got the wires. Sorry, I'm trying to focus there. I got the wires here. I got the clips here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some Velcro probably and just Velcro it there. I'll probably just leave it like that, no big deal. I can just cut it on and off there, but it ain't going nowhere. So I like it. She moved out the way. She saw me playing around with it, so she was like, wait, let me get out the way and let you do your thing. Yeah, look at her. She just wants to chill, but here you go, guys. That's the final setup. I like the way it came out. Just gotta fix this bulb here so it doesn't look like it's crooked when it's hanging. There you go. It's much, much better there. Hey guys, so that's gonna conclude this week's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I like the setup the way it came out. Looks pretty good. Comment down below and let me know if you guys already have a setup like this, and also let me know whether or not you actually place it on the side or in the back. For those of you who are interested in getting a bracket like that, I'm gonna leave a link down below for the bracket and also the dome and the light, okay? In addition to that, I hope you guys found the information useful to you guys, so that way you guys can make the adjustments for your bearded dragon enclosure. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, I wanna say thank you so much. And listen, don't forget to hit that like button, share with your friends and family, ding the notification bell so that way you guys get notified every time I put out a video, and of course, subscribe to the channel. It is free, it doesn't cost you anything. Have a nice weekend, happy 4th of July, and also like always, until the next one, God bless.